you'll still probably have to reread it a few times to fully absorb the concepts and make them second nature. At times through the book, it will appear as if I am repeating myself over and over. I'm doing this on purpose to drive home some very important points so you will fully understand the concepts. I had a physics book in high school, written by Louis Epstein, in which he said, "There's an easy way to explain anything. The hard part is finding it." I believe I have achieved that with explaining the law of attraction and manifesting in this book. It is my intention that people who have read this book be able to put it to practical use immediately and start attracting good things into their lives. Dr. David Che, Florida, USA. Chapter 1. It all starts with your beliefs. A belief is not merely an idea that the mind possesses, it is an idea that possesses the mind. Robert Bolton. I have to start the book out with beliefs, because beliefs are at the deep core of the law of attraction and responsible for everything that we experience in our lives. The word believe and its variants are so important that I am going to underline it in the rest of this chapter. If you do not believe what I am teaching in this book, it is unlikely you would have purchased it, much less put the information to use. Since birth, your life experiences have led you to believe certain things, which you hold to be true in your mind and have literally determined your present circumstances. Everyone's heard of the placebo effect, where someone is given what they think is a drug when it is actually just a sugar pill. The person reacts as if they were given the real drug in many cases. It's because they believed they were given the real thing. How many times in sports have you heard star athletes and teams say, "No one thought we could win, but we believed in our ability to win"? I am a basketball fan, and I've heard that comment too many times to mention. You see very young people become millionaires these days. Older athletes in the Olympics are winning medals when people thought they didn't have a chance. How about former Senator Barack Obama running for president and being the first African American in U.S. history to win the presidency when many people thought it was impossible? What do these individuals all have in common? It all started with their belief that it was possible. Whether it's presidential elections, sports, or anything for that matter, what we believe directly determines our destiny. As you can see, beliefs are immensely powerful. For you scientific people like me who need more of a scientific explanation to support what I talked about above, here's one. In his book, The Holographic Universe, author Michael Talbot wrote about the work of neurophysiologist Carl Pribram. Based on his work, it says that visual information entering our brain is edited by our temporal lobes, next to our ears, before it is passed to the actual visual center of the brain. In their study, they noted that less than 50% of what we see is based on information entering our eyes from physical objects. The other 50% plus is put together out of what we expect the world should look like. So, whatever image is entering our brain from the outside, our brains modify at least half of that based on our core beliefs. This, combined with the other 50%, is ultimately what we see in our own reality. I'm going to return to this powerful concept about believing in the later chapter on manifesting. Chapter 2. The Law of Attraction and Quantum Physics. Quantum physics? What's that, you say? Many of the books I've seen about the law of attraction use quantum physics to help explain and prove the law of attraction. That's great, and I will use it too. However, none of these books talk about what quantum physics even is to begin with. When we hear the word quantum physics, we think a bunch of real smart guys developed it, so we just accept it. For the many people who've never taken a physics course, much less quantum physics, it's usually a third-year course even for a physics major, I feel a short history is necessary. We all have